Say, have you considered if Allah should make for you the night continuous until the day of resurrection? What deity other than Allah could bring you light? Then will you not hear? A call that who has more might and power than Allah? Imagine He should make the night stay, no more daytime, constant darkness. How can we live in constant darkness? You know those northern European countries where there's like night for most of the time, where it's dark? You know the levels of depression are so high in these countries? Yeah, so much darkness. Imagine living in that. Say, have you considered if Allah should make for you the day continuous until the day of resurrection? What deity other than Allah could bring you a night in which you may rest? Then will you not see? Something else to be grateful for. The fact that if there was only day then, okay, only sunlight, still it would be difficult, because every day comes to a conclusion and then there's a chance to rest. By the end of the day, is there anyone who does not want to rest? Everyone needs to rest. Everyone has a different hour that they choose, but eventually everyone needs to rest. And then recuperate, rejuvenate, the body is rejuvenated. And if we didn't have that, what, like robots continuing day after day after day, just doing things without rest? So this is a blessing to be grateful for. And out of His mercy He made for you the night and the day that you may rest therein. And by day seek from His bounty, and that perhaps you will be grateful. And warn of the day He will call them and say, where are my partners which you used to claim? And we will extract from every nation a witness and say, produce your proof, meaning your proof for disobeying Allah, your proof for believing in other idols. And they will know that the truth belongs to Allah, and lost from them is that which they used to invent. إِنَّ قَارُونَ كَانَ مِنْ قَوْمِ مُوسَى فَبَغَى عَلَيْهِمْ. Indeed, Qarun was from the people of Musa, but he tyrannized them. Who was Qarun? Qarun was from Bani Israel. And it is said, according to the narrations, that he had a huge amount of knowledge of deen and dunya. So he had great knowledge of deen and knowledge of dunya, and he had a lot of skills and abilities. And he became a very, very wealthy man in Egypt, based on all these skills and knowledge that he had. Once he became wealthy, it is said he became the most wealthy man in Egypt. He turned against his own people. He tyrannized them, he oppressed them, he never helped them. He betrayed them, basically. He became friends with Pharaoh and Haman and his people and his court, because he felt that these are people who are also wealthy like me, who have great status like me. So why should I mix with these people, Bani Israel, who are like a lower level of people? My wealth and my influence, it calls for me to be with people who are like myself. So he became like an agent of Pharaoh and his people, and he was against his own people, tyrannizing them and spying upon his own people. Allah tells us about His treasure, and we gave Him of treasures whose keys would burden a band of strong men. Meaning the keys to His treasures were so heavy that strong men had to lift them up together and then walk with them. So these were just the keys to the treasure Qarun had, showing how much treasure he owned. Thereupon his people said to him, do not exult, la tafrah, inna Allah la yuhibbul farihin. Indeed, Allah does not like the exultant. But seek through that which Allah has given you the home of the hereafter, meaning use your wealth in a good way, so that you will gain reward in the hereafter with the wealth Allah has given you. And yet do not forget your share of the world, and do good as Allah has done good to you, and desire not corruption in the land. Indeed, Allah does not like corrupters.